Hey everybody, my name is Russ. That is Lauren. Welcome to our Thursday video. This is one that I don't think enough people think about, really. We usually do like 5 in this. Lauren's got 5 great ones that she's going to talk about. And at the end, I'm going to name a bonus one, very quickly talk about it. But because it was the first time I was ever like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the examples that you have are all awesome. So today, Lauren is going to talk to you about 5 great songs without a chorus. And I would say at least a couple of these people are going to be like, wait a minute. No, there's a, oh no.
Yeah. So the first one up, it's To Make You Feel My Love, which I don't care what version you're talking about. None of them have a chorus.
Yes. Dylan wrote it. I personally love the Garth version. Many people love the Adele version, and everyone in between. It's I don't know, it's probably up there with Hallelujah, right? For like how many different people
There's so many different versions. Billy Joel has one.
And everybody has a favorite version of it.
Yeah. But the song just doesn't have a chorus. And so I am not, nor do I claim to be an expert on song structure. So basically what I'm getting at is when I hear this, I hear 2 stanzas that are about the same, then it shifts to a different one, then it goes back to the first one, then to the second one, and then so it's like A, B, A, B, A, right? So you listen to it and you're like, there's a refrain, but there's not a chorus, the To Make You Feel My Love bit. So it's interesting, the structure of it. It's more of a poem set to music than a song.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny because this is one to me that if I were watching this video, I would be like, no, because it repeats that. Just because a part repeats does not make it the chorus of the song.
Yeah.
Right. So I think out of the gate. Now, the next one I will say is probably, I don't know. I feel like this is the least well-known of all the songs that you have on the list. But this to me is another example of like, if you are watching this right now being like, no, I feel like this part of To Make Me Feel My Love is definitely a chorus. And like, and you don't know this next song, then go listen to it to give you more of an idea of what we're talking about here.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I'm not claiming favorites, but this might be one of my favorite on the list because it's just, the song's just like
it's been played a lot in our car.
It sure has. Up the Junction by Squeeze, and it's a story song, and it's like 7 stanzas that are all exactly the same. It's just like this happened, then this happened, then this happened, then this happened, then this happened. There's no,
but it's not like whenever anybody says story song, the immediate thing that flies into my head is Alice's Restaurant, and Alice's Restaurant keeps circling back to a chorus. Right. This does not.
This does not.
Yep. Yeah, so I like that a lot. This next one is one that I was like, oh no, like me personally, I was like, there isn't a chorus in that song. And I love this song so much. There's so much to love about it. Now, earlier we were like, everybody has a favorite version. I personally think the original is the only version of this song that should be recognized, but I understand that people like covers.
Okay. Yeah, it's true. Sound of Silence, Simon and Garfunkel. No chorus. Song does not have a chorus. And you may be having a Russ moment about this where you're like, no, it does. It does. But I assure you, it does not.
It does not.
It does not.
And what's interesting about this, and actually, well, probably a lot of these artists that we're talking about, and definitely the bonus one that I'm going to mention is these are an artist who, like, even Paul in his solo work is known for his catchy choruses,
Yeah.
So it's interesting that arguably their biggest hit. This is probably what they're most known
up
for.
there.
Or Bridge, maybe.
I mean, there's a lot Bridge,
No, I know they got a million. Great. I mean,
for sure.
I probably have 20, what I would say, absolute favorite Simon and Garfunkel songs, that's, I don't think many people realize that there isn't a
there's
chorus in that
repeating motifs and stuff throughout it, but there's no actual chorus.
Yeah. Well, like, I mean, the only argument I could see anybody making is like, because they stop each thing on, in the sound of silence, but like, that's not a chorus.
But it's just it's a refrain. It's a line.
The next one is another one that I think most people feel like the verse of this song is the chorus, and it's not.
This one I put on here mostly because I shocked myself finding this one.
But you did not shock the deputy?
No, I did not. Isn't She Lovely?
No, that's got a chorus.
It does. It's all chorus. Isn't She Lovely? Stevie Wonder.
Speaking of Isn't She Lovely?
Isn't She Lovely?
Belladonna.
Belladonna.
Go on.
Yeah, but it's literally just 3 He repeats the same thing 3 times. That's it. Yeah. It's no chorus.
Like that's all you. If you're gonna make an argument that this song has a chorus, then the whole thing is a chorus.
That's right.
You know what I mean? Like, and then at which point?
At what point
we're back to no chorus? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now, I know I sound like a broken record on this, which no pun intended on a music channel, but like this next one is another one where I was like, no, there's a chorus in that song. There is not.
Yeah. Why, Annie Lennox? You may think, but the why part. The why part. Mm-hmm. It's not a chorus, though. Right. This song is probably one of the... I couldn't really find a structure to this to even say, like, no, it does this. But, like, what it does is you feel like it's still moving forward because the chord changes they're not comfortable. Mm-hmm. So they make you feel like the song's going somewhere. And then there's a really hard key change about half-ish way through it that... It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, this is what's driving it forward. But yeah, relative major minor chord.
I wasn't going to mention this one. This is not my bonus one. But like I would argue Money by Pink Floyd. First of all, no chorus. Mm-hmm. Second of all, the driving beat on that and the fact that it changes time for the solo probably makes you feel like more is going on than it's not. But again, and Roger Waters is known for lists, like his lyrics are like this and this and this and this, right? And that's what Money is. Money is just like him being like money, this, and then this, mm-hmm. and then this. Like, you know, but that does not make it if the verse to Money is a chorus, then they're all choruses.
Right, exactly.
But what you said, I didn't even think of Money for this video until you mentioned that about the way the song structure happens and why, where I could see people feeling like the guitar and sax solo in Money makes you feel like it's happening.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know, think about it, and like I would argue that we find ourselves in an interesting place now with music that's so reliant on chorus and hooks where there's ways to do it.
Not to be that guy, but I feel like that's always been. Mm-hmm. But even in like, okay, let's take the late 80s when things were as formulaic as they get, which I love, but Poison, Cinderella, all that stuff. Even REM though, and The Cure and Depeche Mode had choruses and all their stuff. And you know what I mean? It was verse, chorus, you know? The one I want to mention at the very end, and it's 1,000 years long. It's like an 8 or 9 minute song, is Coma by Guns N' Roses on Use Your Illusion 1. And I love that song from the moment that it came out. If you've never heard it and you're not a GNR fan, this is not the song that you're going to be like, I'm a GNR fan now. That there's nothing here for you.
I agree with that.
Yeah, if you're not already a GNR fan, this is not the one. But if you're curious at all, take a listen to it because it's like a 9-minute hard rock song with no chorus. And it's because Slash wrote all the music for it before the lyrics. And I remember hearing a story one time where Axl was like, Slash was like, I want to do the song. And Axl was like, yeah, but from a lyrical standpoint, what am I supposed to do with a 9-minute rock song?
What do I do with this?
And it's a much longer story, but there actually ends up being a story where like Axl took that challenge and it became a very mentally taxing thing and was able to and in many ways it ends up being a story song as well, where it's like, I'm gonna say all of these things because I feel like not having a chorus might free some people.
Oh, it sure does. I mean, like, I will tell you this much, and I really want people to sound off in the comments with this because there's so many songs that don't have a chorus, that people don't think of. And I had a hard time narrowing my list down to 5, and what I went with was ones that surprised me.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, well, I think most of these will, other than Up the Junction, which I think most people are going to be like, do what now?
It's mostly, I just wanted people to listen to that song.
That's a fun song. Yeah. Once again, my name is Russ. That is Lauren. If you like what we're doing here, please drop a like on the video. Always drop the comments because that matters to us more than anything. We have 3 videos a week. If you would, please hit the notification bell so that you know that they're coming. And as we always say, thank you so much for watching.